Well, hello out there to all of you seekers of plastic camaraderie, and welcome to my channel where I sit and talk about dolls. Sometimes it's Barbie, sometimes it's Illy, sometimes it's Monster High, sometimes it's a Disney princess. Must I carry on? I feel like you get the point. Basically, if she's made of plastic and looking for a home, then she's welcome here. Because I make questionable financial decisions with dolls, but justify it by calling it content. My name is Daniel, and I am the Barbie book boy. Today, I am going down a spiral of pure Barbiecore fantasy, and I have absolutely no regrets about that decision whatsoever, because Barbiecore helps to soothe my soul in a world of chaos. And today, that soothing balm to my mental and emotional health will be coming from a lady that I picked up at a discount, because apparently my happiness has a budget. So please put your hands together for the Barbie Deluxe Style Doll number 9. This pretty little pink pastel princess was released back in 2025 as part of the third wave of these deluxe style dolls. And she's been itching to come on my channel ever since. But she had to wait her turn. And by turn, I mean until she got her heads out of the clouds and came down in price. And look, this isn't exactly an expensive line of dolls to begin with. I think these deluxe style dolls typically run for around 20 bucks. But the price needed to match my level of interest in her. As doll collectors, we know what our interest is worth. I mean, let's face it, there isn't much we wouldn't give to possess, say, one of our Grail dolls. Like, I don't know if there's any price I wouldn't pay for a top-notch Buffy the Vampire Slayer doll. Because I had an unhealthy obsession with that show when I was young. Like, I actually had a secret stash of hand-carved wooden stakes, like, hidden in the back of my closet, because I was convinced that I would one day be the chosen one. You know, you actually kind of look like the chosen one circa that first season. This is very mid-90s SoCal teen girl slayer Buffy vibes, but I digress. So look, let's just say I paid fair price for a doll that I had a moderate level of interest in. So, you know what, let's just get into it. So as with the other dolls in this line, Barbie is just playfully posing in a wedge-shaped pink window box. And like the other dolls in this particular line, the background on the card actually matches her outfit. On the back of the box, we see all 4 dolls from this squad together. And they're gorgeous, but I'm not sure I'm gonna go full completionist with this line. I am, however, strongly considering number 12 here in her bell bottoms and tank top shirt. We'll see. I do, however, think it's kind of interesting how they chose to sequence this little girl gang here in the picture. Notice that they're counting backward from 12, going from right to left. See, it's 12, 11, 10, and 9. That just seems kind of odd to me. I don't know. Don't you think it should have been 9, 10, 11, 12? I don't know. Moving on. Okay, she's waited long enough. So I'm going to bust her loose off camera and we will be right back. And here she is, free at last and ready to seize the day. And I think the first thing that I want to talk about is her ankle bracelet. So in several of the stock photos online, it doesn't feature her with an ankle bracelet. And frankly, I have deemed it unnecessary. For her ankle, I actually think it would make a fine wrist bracelet. So we are just gonna move it up here. I don't know how well this is showing up, but I just wanted you to see, this is the ankle bracelet up close. And at first I thought it would look cuter on her wrist, but it's way too open and loose. And I don't know if I can bend it closed enough to stop it from falling off her wrist. So we might just abandon this little feature. I was actually kind of able to pinch it closed enough to where it stopped falling off her wrist. So there you go. I don't know. We'll see. If it stays, it stays. If it doesn't, who cares? It could live forever or die tomorrow. I don't care. Moving on. Okay, let's start over, shall we? Her hair. Barbie has opted for these cheeky little pigtails for her playfully long hair. Part of me is actually tempted to take them down and boil wash them, but you can see that this thatching down her middle part is super tight. So I imagine if I did like take them down and try to wash them, I don't think it would like fall down her back evenly. I think it would be stuck in these 2 sections. And I'm not in the business of rerooting doll hair. But if I ever acquire a duplicate, I might just do that. So to any Barbie Deluxe Style number 9 dolls out there watching this, be warned. I'm coming for you, Barbara. Although if I let her hair down, I'm not sure how these little painted on baby hairs right here would look. As is, they're super cute on her. They really fit the girlish theme of her pigtails nicely. And these little baby hairs aren't something you see on Barbie very often, so it's a really fun choice. Also, having her hair in pigtails like this really helps to show off her pearl studs and matching necklace. See, this is actually the pearl necklace that they should have given to this gal. Clearly, Mattel is capable of producing a sufficient strand of pearls, so why they opted for this bizarre mold of a choker, I will never understand. But whatever, this pearl theme continues onto her now bracelet, and the pearls match the handle on her pink hair bow clutch. Wait, is it a clutch if it has a handle? Doesn't the handle just make it a purse? I don't know, whatever this thing is, it all matches. So this purse clutch thing is just a piece of molded solid plastic that doesn't actually open, but that's okay. I mean, that's what our imaginations are for. In my imagination, this accessory is her bag of holding. For my D&D friends, if you know, you know. Anyway, they did include her initial on it, and it's actually featured on both sides, so it doesn't really matter which way you orient the purse on her arm. And you just gotta love that little personal touch. We know this is Barbie's purse. That is the quintessential Barbie font B. Now, Miss number 9 here has the Millie sculpt with a fairly simple screening aside from the cute little baby hairs up there at the top. She's just got a bit of like pink eyeshadow on her highly pixelated blue eyes and a soft pink lip to go on her closed mouth smirk. Nothing too exciting, but that's okay because she brought the flirty Barbiecore fun that we need with her outfit. Now, this particular wave of deluxe style dolls has a denim theme. So for our little friend here, she's got on this adorable denim pink and white jacket with silver buttons, and it's actually sewn shut here with a single thread, so you're gonna have to cut that thread if you want to take her jacket off. But once you cut that thread off, underneath her jacket is just a simple white tank top, and her pink and white denim skirt match her jacket. At first glance, the pattern is almost giving zebra print, but it stops short of going full animal print. And it's a playline doll, so the quality is what it is. It's okay. It's not the best quality in the entire world, and it doesn't actually really feel like denim. But you know, that's okay because they finished the hems. They didn't cheat us with any unfinished laser cut edges, so I really enjoy that. I can't stand when they do that laser cutting. I hate it. With those unfinished edges, it just looks so cheap. So I'm glad we don't have to deal with that here. And I love her pocket details on the jacket. Even if they aren't functional, we still have our imaginations, so that works for me. As for her shoes, Miss number 9 is teetering around over here in these pink, strappy, pointy toe, stiletto heeled pumps. And since we've come this far with our imaginations, I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend that these are patent leather. Even though they aren't really super shiny, they're kind of a matte pink. Whatever, I'm using my imagination to substitute my own reality, okay? If I say they're patent leather, then they're patent leather. I mean, it's not like she can argue with me about it. Because pink patent leather stiletto pumps paired with a pink and white denim jacket and skirt set would just be psychotic. And that's what I need from her today. Because you know what? I've decided she's the chosen one. I mean, look at her. Isn't this the face of a killer? I think she's probably got the standard amount of articulation required for a teenage vampire slayer. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, the hips go out and back and forth, and knees for kicking. Though maybe a skirt isn't the best outfit for patrolling for vampires in a graveyard. Man, she's young, she'll learn. So there you have it, Barbie Deluxe Style number 9. A girly gal of Barbiecore glamour. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I liberated yet another plastic pal from her cardboard cage. I'm gonna be doing these little doll reviews weekly, so if this is your thing, then stay tuned. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you'll excuse me, Barbie and I are gonna go write some poetry in the graveyard while waiting for vampires to rise. Bye!